welcome to the latest edition of Explore Richland. I'm your host, Mark Ingham. With school out for the summer, we were motivated to get out and explore for fun events for the entire family. Now what we discovered is a new interactive program called Pop-Up Playdays. The Playdays are a partnership between the City of Richland and the Manhattan Project National Historic Park Hanford Unit. Now to talk about this, we are thrilled to welcome Becky Burkhart to the program. Thanks for joining us. Becky is with the Manhattan Project National Historical Park and is the Hanford Unit Site Manager for the National Park Service. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Great. Now we have a lot to talk about, and I wanted to start by asking you how the partnership between the City of Richland and the Manhattan Park was born.
Well, it started just about a year ago. I met with Julie and Sherry from the City of Richland, and we were just sitting there brainstorming what are some ways we can work together. Because part of my job in setting up this new national park, the Manhattan Project National Historical Park, was only established in 2015. And I've been here about a year and a half trying to get the National Park Service presence stood up here in the Tri-Cities. And so our meeting with Julie and Sherry, we're like, how do we work together? We have similar missions. We want to engage children. We want to get them outside. And so one idea that came up was pop-up play days. How do we take advantage of these great outdoor spaces we have here right in the City of Richland and provide family-friendly programming to get kids outside, enjoy their local parks, and to learn about the amazing history of the Manhattan Project that took place here right in their backyards.
Wow, that's great, and amazing things happen when organizations work together. Now, I wanted to ask you, what was the goal of the pop-up play days, and what are you hoping to provide the community through these events?
Well, the goals are twofold. One, get kids outside, have fun outdoor recreation, getting outside, appreciating being outside. And the second goal is to share the history of the Manhattan Project. It is world-changing history that happened right here, and a lot of our youth don't know what happened. Hanford's just a place where maybe mom and dad work, but they don't understand the 75-year history here and how what happened at Hanford helped to change the world. So that was our goal, get kids outside and learn about the amazing history here.
Wow, that is great. Now share with us what the pop-up play days look like. What can people expect when they attend these great events?
Yeah, they're offered every Wednesday except for the week of 4th of July, and they're at a different city park here in Richland. We try to go around and pick different places to share different stories. And so it's an hour and a half from 10 to 11:30, and get outside, and there's different activities. There's a ranger program. And then the city parks and rec staff also provide recreation activities, whether it's dodgeball or basketball. So it's kind of fun. Activity, moving around, and learning.
Wow, that is great. Now, we didn't mention each week that is held at a different park. I wanted to ask you, how were the parks selected? And maybe talk about some of the specific activities that are geared for each location.
All right, well, we have this great Junior Ranger passport, so I'll have to reference that.
Sure.
The parks were picked as how they could share different stories. We were also trying to go to different parts of the city, North Richland, South Richland, Central, so we can hit a variety of neighborhoods and really engage a broad cross-section of the community members. And for example, we're here at Goethals, and this park we're going to talk about the scientific method, because that was so key to the Hanford story, and it's still key. We still have P&L up here, and so what is it like to be a scientist, and how do they solve problems? Or we go over to Oak Park, and they have some great art in the park, and so we're going to focus on sign painting. Sign painting was a key part of the Hanford story, and it was art-based before computers came along, and so we're sharing a little bit about the sign painters, and kids get to paint their own signs. And I understand there's some t-shirt painting lined up as well.
That's great, and a great way to get out and explore the amazing parks we have in Richland, and Oak Park, pretty near and dear to my heart because I grew up right next to it. So I'm excited for everyone to experience the cheese and the seal that's out there. And now, Becky, the first pop-up play day was held during spring break. It had an amazing turnout, and the summer pop-up play days have begun. How impressed with the turnout have you been, and what moments have stood out to you so far?
Oh, the turnout's been phenomenal. Again, this was just kind of an idea we hatched. Is it going to work? You never know. We're a new park. We're trying some new things, and this was a new program with the city as well. So it was really exciting for the staff for it to come to fruition. And when we had nearly 200 people show up for the play date in April, we were amazed and surprised about the turnout. We were really excited about the support from the community and the interest. And then we had the first summer program, and we had over 100 people out there, so we had about 80 kids, 20 adults, and some dogs out there as well. So it was a great family activity, and it's just wonderful to see the community supporting this program, getting the kids outside, and kicking off the summer.
It's amazing. And lastly, I just wanted to ask you, there is some incentive for kids to participate in more than one. Talk about some of the special incentives with the program.
Oh, that's right. So when kids attend the program, they get this Junior Ranger passport. And at the top of each page, so when they complete the activity, they attend the Ranger program, and then they complete a specific activity, they get a stamp. And if you get 5 or more stamps, they get this great Junior Ranger pin or patch. And then, so that's a great reward for coming out. And it would be great. There's 10 activities offered throughout the summer. So if they complete all 10, that'd be great. Or if they're able to even come to one, is great.
That's amazing. Well, thanks so much for your time. I'd like to thank Becky Burkhart for coming on the program and sharing with us all the great things that is happening in the city of Richland this summer with pop-up playdays. Now, if you would like more information on the pop-up playdays, you can visit Richland Parks and Rec webpage at the link below. The playdays are every Wednesday through August 21st, with the exception of the week of July 1st. There's no pop-up playday for that. They run from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Now, if you'd like more information on anything happening with the city of Richland, you can visit us at our webpage, which is also listed at the link below. And don't forget, we are where you are. Find the City of Richland on all the popular social media platforms. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm Mark Ingham. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Explore Richland.